In September 2025, the U.S. Army made headlines by deploying its cutting-edge Taiwan missile system to Japan, a move that has sent ripples through the region's defense community and beyond. This deployment marks a pivotal shift in Indo-Pacific military dynamics, signaling a significant escalation in the ongoing contest for influence and security in East Asia. The Taiwan system arrived at Marine Air Station Iwakuni during the high-profile Resolute Dragon joint exercises, where U.S. and Japanese forces demonstrated unprecedented levels of coordination and readiness. The arrival of this advanced missile system is more than just a technical upgrade. It's a clear signal of a new era of U.S.-Japan military cooperation and shared strategic priorities. Strategically positioned, the Taiwan now sits within striking distance of vital maritime choke points and potential adversaries, including areas of growing concern in the East and South China Seas. Its presence fundamentally alters the region's security landscape, giving the U.S. and its allies new options for deterrence and rapid response. While U.S. officials maintain that the deployment is primarily for training and improving interoperability with Japanese forces, analysts and regional powers alike see it as a direct challenge to the military ambitions of China and Russia, raising the stakes in an already tense environment. The Taiwan's arrival is a tangible outcome of the U.S. withdrawal from the INF Treaty, which previously restricted such ground-launched missile systems. Now, the U.S. is free to introduce new capabilities in Asia, reshaping the balance of power and opening the door to further deployments. This deployment is more than a simple military maneuver, it's a bold geopolitical statement. By placing the Taiwan in Japan, the U.S. is drawing clear lines in the sand, reinforcing alliances, and sending a message that it is prepared to defend its interests and those of its partners in the region. As international journalists descend on the scene and headlines around the world highlight rising tensions, the world is watching closely. This new chapter in Northeast Asia is unfolding with high stakes, and its outcome could shape the future of regional security for years to come. The Taiwan missile system is a revolutionary, mobile, ground-based platform that is redefining the way modern militaries project power and defend territory. Designed for rapid deployment and survivability, Taiwan can be quickly moved to new locations, making it extremely difficult for adversaries to predict or counter its presence. It is equipped to launch the advanced SM-6 missile, which can engage enemy aircraft, ships, and even incoming missiles at ranges up to 480 kilometers, providing a robust shield against a variety of threats. In addition, Taiwan can fire the Tomahawk cruise missile, a weapon renowned for its precision and ability to strike targets more than 1,500 miles away, deep behind enemy lines. This dual missile capability gives the U.S. Army unprecedented reach and flexibility, allowing ground forces to shape the outcome of battles far beyond the traditional front lines and into the enemy's rear areas. Taiwan's high mobility means it can relocate frequently, making it a moving target that is hard to detect and even harder to destroy, which creates a powerful deterrent and forces adversaries to constantly adapt their plans. By restoring long-range strike capability to ground forces, Taiwan is shifting the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific, where control of distance and speed is crucial. Its presence on Allied territory not only strengthens deterrence, but also compels adversaries to rethink their strategies, raising the risks and costs of any potential aggression. The Taiwan system is a direct response to China's rapid missile buildup, aiming to restore a sense of military balance and stability in a region marked by growing tensions and competition. Ultimately, Taiwan's deployment is about more than just firepower. It's about reshaping the strategic landscape in Asia, giving the U.S. and its allies new options and greater confidence in an uncertain world. The Taiwan deployment drew immediate condemnation from Russia and China, who see it as a direct threat to their security. Russia's foreign ministry called it a destabilizing move, warning of military countermeasures near its Pacific territories. Moscow accuses Japan of abandoning its pacifist stance and becoming a forward base for U.S. power. China's response was equally severe, framing the deployment as an attempt to contain its rise and undermine regional stability. Both nations argue the U.S. is fueling an arms race, forcing them to enhance their own military capabilities. The Taiwan system is seen not as a deterrent, but as a provocation that justifies further military buildup and closer Russia-China cooperation. This deepening divide marks a new phase of great power rivalry in Asia. The U.S. and Japan frame the Taiwan deployment as a defensive measure to ensure a free and open Indo-Pacific. American officials stress the importance of interoperability and alliance strength, using joint exercises to demonstrate readiness. Japan cites growing threats from China and North Korea, viewing the Taiwan as essential for national defense. Both governments emphasize the system's defensive nature and commitment to regional stability. The deployment is portrayed as a response to China's military buildup, aiming to restore balance rather than provoke conflict. It's a clear signal. The US-Japan alliance remains robust, technologically advanced, and ready to defend the status quo. Despite its intended role as a deterrent, the Taiwan system has heightened fears of a new arms race in Asia. Its long-range mobile capabilities are seen as inherently offensive, prompting adversaries to consider worst-case scenarios and escalate their own defenses. The security dilemma is in full effect. Each side's moves to increase security only fuel greater instability. Mobile launchers are hard to track, raising the risk of preemptive strikes and rapid escalation during crises. The collapse of the INF Treaty has removed key guardrails, setting the stage for tit-for-tat missile deployments across the region. As more countries seek similar capabilities, Asia risks becoming more militarized and unpredictable. The specter of great power conflict looms larger than it has in decades. While missile tensions rose in Asia, with regional powers showcasing their military might and testing new weapon systems, a different kind of battle was unfolding far to the west. In December 2025, Russia's vast logistics network, responsible for moving everything from ammunition to advanced electronics, was hit by a major cyber attack that sent shockwaves through its supply chain. Ukrainian cyber specialists, working in close coordination with the BO team hacktivists, orchestrated a sophisticated digital assault designed to maximize disruption. Their primary target was Eltrans Plus, a crucial Russian logistics firm that played a central role in supporting the country's military supply chains and keeping the war effort running. The attack was devastating, wiping out over 700 computers and leaving the company's digital infrastructure in ruins. In addition, 165 terabytes of critical data were erased, paralyzing day-to-day operations and making recovery nearly impossible in the short term. This disruption rippled outward, halting the flow of vital electronics and components needed for Russian weapons production, and forcing factories to stand idle. Eltrans Plus was especially vital for moving sanctioned goods, most notably Chinese-made microchips, into Russia's military-industrial complex, bypassing international restrictions. By targeting this logistical node, Ukraine struck a blow at a critical choke point, amplifying the impact across Russia's entire war machine. Without firing a single shot, Ukraine managed to stall convoys, empty supply shelves, and leave military vehicles waiting for parts that would never arrive. The operation highlights how modern warfare now extends far beyond the traditional battlefield, with cyber attacks becoming a powerful tool for nations to disrupt their adversaries. These digital offensives can cripple global supply chains, delay shipments, and create chaos in economies and militaries alike. It's a stark reminder that digital vulnerabilities can have strategic consequences far from the front lines, affecting not just soldiers, but entire nations. The cyber strike in Russia and the missile deployments in Asia are both part of a broader, intensifying contest for technological and strategic advantage in the 21st century. The Taiwan deployment and Ukraine's cyber strike are not just regional events, they signal a new era of global competition and insecurity. The end of the INF Treaty and the rise of advanced weapons increase the risk of miscalculation and conflict worldwide. Modern warfare now targets supply chains and digital infrastructure, blurring the line between civilian and military domains. Nations must rethink security, prioritizing both military strength and cyber resilience. The growing Russia-China alignment deepens global divides, making international cooperation harder and crises more dangerous. The world faces a choice: renewed arms races and instability, or a commitment to diplomacy and new rules for advanced technologies. Decisions made in Washington, Beijing, Moscow, and Tokyo will shape global security for years to come. These events are a wake-up call. Regional instability can quickly become a global crisis in our interconnected world.